In this video, I'm going to show you how to do research for our essential question as well as how to analyze a source. So the first thing I'm going to do is type into Google search bar my essential question. So I'll look at the list of my search results and I'm going to check for the date. So this one's 4 days ago. This one's April 12th, which is about a week ago. This one's April 10th, April 8th, okay? And I'm going to make sure that they're relevant, right? Are these relevant or not? So I'm going to click on the ones that are relevant and open up the new tabs. So I'm taking basically a first, this one looks to be the same as that one. How life has changed, that one's not relevant. When will the coronavirus stay-at-home orders end? Shelter-in-place order is being, yeah, these ones don't look relevant, so I'm not going to open those up. So I'm going to open all these ones up and just take a quick look at these articles. Okay, shelter at home may end long before social distancing does. And this one's quoting a doctor, so this one looks pretty good. When will coronavirus end? There is no plan for the end of the coronavirus crisis. So this one maybe will not give me a good answer to my essential question. How will the coronavirus end? This one says I have to do the ad blocker, right? So I'm going to pause the ad blocker on this so I can actually read this article. We can't shelter in place forever. How the coronavirus lockdown might end. When will the coronavirus quarantine end? Where you can go in lockdown and stay at home order. So I'm looking through these. This one is kind of listing a lot of things. It doesn't look like it's going to have much evidence for me. And then this one is, this one really just does not answer my essential question at all. So I'm going to scrap this one. This is not a good one. So out of these, I'm going to pick this one to go deeper on. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to go deeper to find out the source. Okay, so first of all, this is the actual URL that you're going to cite if you pick an article. This is the sample article, so you can't use the sample article. But first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a look at the author. Okay, so this is the author. Molly Peterson is an independent reporter based in Los Angeles covering environment, science, and climate change. This is her Twitter handle, so we can look at her Twitter handle, as well as other articles she's written. Okay, so it looks like she's covering a lot of healthcare issues, and it looks like she's writing quite a bit of articles. So that means she's probably a professional reporter, and this is her job. This looks like a pretty legitimate source. So then I'm going to look at the website itself, and it's KQED. So I want to know a little bit more about KQED. So I'll click on KQED to get to the main page, and then I want to go to the bottom here, and I'm going to look for the About, right? If you can't find About, just do a little Control F and look for the About section on the web page. So you click on the About section, and it's going to tell you all about this news organization. So you can get some information here for the About section, right? And if you're not getting as much as you want in the About section, then you want to open up a new tab, type the name of the news organization, and then you want to look at their basic Wikipedia information here. So this is a public media outlet based in San Francisco, California, which operates radio and television stations. Okay, that looks pretty good. So what is public media? I'm not really sure what that is. So if I click on public media, that's going to give me more information. Public broadcasting involves radio, television, other communications. That's a public service. And it says that's not for profit. Their funding comes from the government as well as foundations and businesses. So this news source has been around for, KQED has been around since, it looks like 1954. It looks like a pretty good news source. And this writer looks like a pretty legitimate writer. If I want to go even deeper, of course, I can get into her Twitter profile and see what kind of stuff she's putting on Twitter. But this looks like a pretty relevant source. Okay, reporter for KQED Science, climate change is real, drought, water, and oceans. Yeah, it really does look like this is a solid source. So that's why I'm going to use this as our sample article. So whatever article you find, you're going to have to go through this as well to find whether or not it's a relevant source. And if you find that it's not a relevant source, please don't use it. If you're finding that you didn't get good articles from your first search terms, try different search terms. So for example, when will quarantine end? Seems to be the most searched thing for the autocomplete. And now we have some of the same articles, but then we get some new articles in here. Trump sounds off. And then we can see here, oh, how will coronavirus end? But that's pretty old, right? March 25th. So there are a lot of other articles that didn't come up on the first search. So just try different search terms if your first search didn't give you good, solid articles.